Welcome back. In this lesson we're going to talk about keyboard shortcuts. This will be a relatively quick lesson. There's not a lot really to show, but it is an important thing. If you're going to be an efficient and effective artist or whatever you're doing in Photoshop, you want to learn keyboard shortcuts. This is one of the most powerful things for moving quickly that you could possibly do. And it's not something that you need to go out and try to memorize and take a test on or anything, but as you find things that you do repetitively, just be aware that there's probably a shortcut for it, and if not, you could probably customize one for it. A good example would be copying and pasting. We do it in all of our programs that we use, Word or anything else. Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste. That's something you do a lot. So anything like that, you want to do that in Photoshop also. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at the keyboard shortcuts, which is under Edit in the menus and then Keyboard Shortcuts at the bottom. It brings up a box here that has all of the shortcuts in it. And you can make it your own set, or you can set it back to defaults if you want to. And it's got everything classified or categorized by which menu it's under. So if you expand the File one, you're going to see all the options under the File menu and which shortcuts are already applied to those. If you want to change one, you can come in here and try to change it. Now, what happens if you try to change it to one, you can see that I did Control-O, which is already used by Open. Photoshop will give you a warning saying Control-O is already in use and will be removed from the other one if you accept it. It's not stopping you from doing it, but if I were to do this, then it will override the Open command, and the Open command will be blank after that. So I will leave that. That's handy because there may be, with as many shortcuts and menu options as there are through here, you will not know if a lot of them are used or not. Not only does Photoshop group all the application menu items, file, edit, image, etc., it also has the panel menus and the tools grouped in here as well. You can see what all of your tool shortcuts are, or change them. That's really all there is to this, and it's worth taking a look at what shortcuts there are available, or customizing the ones that you want to use a lot. Another good way to know the shortcuts is every tool that you have, when you look at the tool, it'll tell you right next to it, this is the shortcut for this tool. So you can see the Marquee tool is an M. So if I'm on the Move tool and I just simply hit M, it will give me the Marquee tool. If I hit V, which is the Move tool, well, I'll go back to that. So you can see quickly these are what the shortcuts are for those. Another great thing to note is you'll see that when you look at some of these tools, they have more than one, and it's the same shortcut. The reason that is you can cycle through them with the Shift key. So right now I have the rectangular marquee. If I press Shift M, now I have an elliptical marquee. And that is the same for all tools. If I hit V and Shift V, I'll go between those. Or L, if I hit Shift L, it will cycle through each of these different tools. Another important thing to understand or note is the difference between Mac and PC. If you're on a Mac, there's going to be a command plus a letter. If you're on PC, it's going to be Control plus a letter. I think most people know that, but I wanted to throw it out there just in case you didn't. I also will have a document that just has some of the more common Photoshop shortcuts available attached to this as a resource. Not going to go extensively into it, but there are some that get used quite frequently, such as New Document or Save, which are the easy ones. So I'll throw those out there just as a quick reference for you. Okay, thank you for being part of this lesson, and we'll see you in the next one.